You sat down with one of my true heroes for a very, very long time. Saw him come up into the league. And I have to say, I've seen so many interviews with him. The one that you did with this gentleman was by far the one that I watch over and over and over again. The late, great Mr. Kobe Bryant. As I speak to you about him, I'm getting goosebumps because it's somebody that I really followed. And you got an opportunity to spend time with him. And I know how much he meant to you as well. You're a massive Laker fan. Was there something after, or maybe it hit you during the interview that you didn't know about Kobe?
Yeah, I mean, I think it was when we speak offline. When we came in and we were sitting in the office and we were speaking to one another, he comes up to me, says, so you get nervous about doing these interviews? I said, no, not really. And then he said, yeah, me neither. I'm like, yeah, I'm sure. I mean, you played every night for 20 years, so I'm sure you don't get nervous. So when we were going up and about to go up and I saw how he spoke to my kids, he spent a lot of time speaking to my kids as if they were adults. He was just speaking to them. Hey, so tell me, Dylan, what's your name? My name is Kobe. My name is Dylan. Talk to my wife for a good 15 minutes. And he was extremely respectful, extremely amicable, very welcoming, very easygoing. And as we were doing the interview, I'm at the Mirage. I have President Bush and Kobe Bryant here. And I got 7,000 people. I've hired 100 security guards, secret services in this place.
Oh, wow.
And while I'm doing the interview, people rush to the front.
Okay.
500 people rush to the front. And they're all doing live. They have their lives.
Yeah.
And in that moment, he felt a little bit uncomfortable. So I had to make sure everybody realized, and I looked at everybody, I said, listen, guys, I can have the security send every one of you guys home, but I don't want to do that. I said, I'm asking you respectfully to step back and go back to your seats. We're going to have the security be at the front here, but we're not going to be doing it this way. And everybody accommodated and they went back to their seats. Kobe liked that. Kobe said, this reminds me of how we were secure at certain places. From that event, when that took place, the tension went very high, very quickly the first 2 minutes. And then all of a sudden he felt more comfortable and safer to open up and talk. And I think that's one of the things that people didn't see because we edited that part in the interview. And we had a great dialogue together, a great conversation together. But I like how he was off camera, how he was with family. One of his old coworkers showed up out of nowhere just to say hi to him. And she's like, man, Kobe, I miss you. How's everything? This 80-year-old woman, it wasn't like a younger woman. Yeah, and they're hugging each other and they're talking. It was as if it was his grandma, the way they were speaking. Yeah. You felt the hard side. There's a reason why people's affinity for Kobe is very different than other players. It's very emotional. Kobe fans are very emotional to Kobe. It's different. It's not necessarily like, oh my gosh, he's a human specimen.
No.
He wasn't a human specimen. LeBron's a human specimen. Jordan's a human specimen. Agreed. Kobe's very different. Very, very different.
And Patrick, you put that into like from the mind perspective, like his obsessiveness.
Yeah.
Like I find that how obsessed he was is what really like I cling to when I saw that, right? It was like he didn't give a shit what the external noise was. He was able to really drown out all that noise, negative or whatever it may be.
Yeah, he was like I mean, you study. I watch that interview every once in a while. And, the day Kobe died, we were at Seasons 52, a restaurant. And my phone says, Kobe Bryant got into a helicopter accident and he died. And you know how you get the alerts on Apple, and Jen sitting next to me, my wife sitting next to me, she's like, we look at each other. What? I thought it was one of those ugly jokes that they played with the Fast and Furious guy. I don't know what the guy's name is.
I forget the guy's name.
Paul
Walker.
Paul Walker, right. When Paul Walker got it, I said, that's an ugly joke to play. And then I got people calling me. And then they verified it. And then it was 100% verified. Dylan, my 6-year-old, looks at me and he says,
oh, God.
Daddy, Kobe, my friend, just died?
No.
I said, yeah, buddy. My 6-year-old felt, he says, that's my best friend, Daddy.
Holy
Kobe's
crap.
my friend. So that tells you a lot about Kobe on how he was, where he won people over, and he had a unique way about himself. And he's one of a kind. He will forever be remembered. Look, the world stopped when he died. A lot of athletes have died,
100%.
And we've all respected him and given him that. The world's given it to him. But when Kobe died, the world stopped.
If you found that video valuable and you want to watch the full discussion, click here for my podcast. If you want to watch more videos, click here.